So here we are playing Sunless Sea. This is a neat little game. I was playing this actually last week. It's pretty fun, it's quite interesting. There are things I'm less impressed by, but as a general kind of like feel for the game, it's probably one of the most intriguing worlds I've played in the game for a while. So the concept in this game is 30 years ago, this is the Victorian age, London was stolen by bats, or sold to bats, and taken to the Echo Bazaar in an underground cavern the size of Europe. And you're a Z captain who sails the Untersee, which is this giant underground cave system, and tries to make his fortune there. It's a really weird setting, and we'll probably discover how weird it is as we play. Right, I'm just going to quickly make sure there's nothing else going on. This is an ongoing game I've got. I believe I'm fine here. I just want to double check that I've got no what jobs I've got. Do saving train Port Cecil. Okay, northeast London. I don't actually know what it is. And where else I need to go? Polythreme. So I actually got a job recently that I had to go to a place called Polythreme and retrieve some stuff from a shady underworld guy. The problem is, I have no idea where this place is. So I'm going to have to go out and find it. Now the thing is, if I return to London and I haven't found it, the guy's going to give me trouble. So I'm just going to head in a random direction and hope I find this place. Because there's not much else I can do. Currently, my officers include a Carnelian exile and a dodgy sergeant, basically. I also have a guinea pig, a guinea page, who's a scholarly guinea pig, and a comatose ferret who says the most hilarious things. Yeah, I'd read this out again, I read it like twice in my last stream, and it's hilarious. Anyway. So, do I want to buy anything at this point? I don't think I do. I want to kind of save my money. I could tank on my money now, but I can't remember exactly how much money they gave me to transport to Polythreme, so we'll see how that goes on. So in this game, you have to watch your fuel, and you have to watch your supplies. Right, I'd quite like to visit Hell, or at least the city that borders Hell. Hell is a real place in this game. It's a bad place. It makes people crazy. And that's where I'm going. Because Hell sells fuel cheap. And really, what more do you need to know? I'll kill that crap. I'm not terribly advanced in this game yet. But I'm getting better. I'm definitely doing better than I was last time. Oh, crab's coming for me! Crab's coming for me! Oh, got him. Yeah! Right, I'm going to dissect it because I have tons of supplies. I got a fragment, so that's pretty sweet. So yeah, you have to have enough fuel to keep your engines going, you have to have enough supplies to feed your crew, and you've got to not go insane. That's important. If you go insane, your people mutiny against you and or other worse things happen. What on earth is that? Oh, it's just a crab. That's less of a concern. Oh no! No! Come on! Yeah, I think it still got me though. Yep, suffered 2 damage. I'm just going to dissect it. The Commune Canal is a long way to the southwest. Well, I already know about that, so that's not terribly interesting to me. Quaker's Haven, okay, wait, what? Tough challenge, only 31% of succeeding. Right, well, okay. Well, I think I'm going to go for the challenge that I actually have a chance of succeeding. Oh goodness. You stand on a cliff top, looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the cock and magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins it to a pencil smudge, and then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly like a god cut in half. What a noise! It must be the caves around the island channeling the air. At least, that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is southerly. Okay, well that was completely pointless and just made me terrified. I'll chat to the fishermen, because might as well, and it will give me a port log, and they're generally good to have. You can trade port logs with the Admiralty back in London for fuel and favours, which is generally a good thing. Apparently there's something I might want to battle with, I guess. Cool, I haven't been this far south. Did I get to the No, I didn't. Oh, that's cool. Well, I didn't get to the Crimean Canal, so I'm going to visit there now and see what I can find. That crab might want some words with me, so let's kill him first. Boom. I wish I could kill guys in one hit. That'd be really, really useful. Dissected! Hooray! Fragments! These are the gates to the surface, which I was actually surprised when I discovered exist in this game. Like, I would have thought, like, being stuck on the ground, one of the main points of the game would be that you can't get up to the surface, but apparently you can, so that's a thing. Apparently just Londoners like staying down here in the dark, I guess. Let's see, got information from Port Report, might as well. And I'll listen for social gossip. Hey. Card game ends badly. I snatched up a scrap of paper. Interesting. I think that's something I can sell. You can travel to the surface if you got enough supplies and fuel, but I don't really, so it's not really a thing I'm going to be doing. You can also send out your Z-Bat, which will tell you where the nearest land is. And there are no islands within range, apparently. Those guys over there can be trouble, so I'm not really in the mood for trying to tangle with them. Was there a Carnelian exile? Can't remember what Carnelian's deal is. Sizzling vapours rise from the sea. Time slips sideways. A coil of rope has stung a stoker and his fellows beaten to death. We are under the hand of the Iron Republic. The Iron Republic is basically the nearest holding of hell. It's a republic. Apparently there was once some kind of monarchy here, except there was a revolution. So that's a thing. No. Oh, no, please, no. No, please. Oh, goodness! Damn! It's far too early for me to be taking this kind of damage. Hell's client state. Be wary. The laws are not the laws of man or nature. Now this is like the best thing ever, is compile a port report. It won't be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight and the ink freezes whenever you look away from the inkwell. Um, to record the Republic's events, it's like trying to sing wax or believe water. You do what you can. The third paragraph, Bud's eyes. The date is fundamentally wrong. The full stops bite. You do what you can. I love that one. If you try and hand it in, it bursts into flames. It's pretty funny. I've lost 1 pages. Man! Pages is one of the things I'm good at. Is it worth hiring a cannoneer? I think it is. What? Who are my officers? I don't have a gunnery officer, so it might actually be worth going for a cannoneer. Fund the Tittering Artificers project. Well, I don't have the things I need, so that's a bit pointless. Let's hire a guy. Oh, this is interesting. Room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Wait, let me make notes. Paper. So yeah, I now have this irrepressible gun here. This is iron +8, which is pretty nice. Market of Hungers, a Parliament of Fries. Okay. I gain terror. Super. But now I can visit a shop. And I can buy... I actually sell some of this stuff, which is nice. I'm going to buy all the fuel they have, because I've got quite some distance to travel. What's my cargo like? You know what? I might be travelling quite a long way. I'm just going to... Judgment's Egg? What the hell? Spores of Strange Gods. That's... Well, that's something. I'm just going to buy lots of fuel, because it's generally worth doing when the opportunity arises. 20 fuel, I don't even know if it will be enough. We'll say it's alright for now. I'll leave some room in case I find any shinies. I only have 3 space left. So that's fine. And there's nothing else happening here, I think. Nope. Excellent. This will leave. Wait for them to leave first. Excellent. I'll try and avoid that ship up there, because they may be trouble. Republican General. I do not want to fight that guy. I'm just going to straight up flee. See, there are no islands within the Zebat's range, so that's concerning. Right, well, I'm basically, I'm sailing in the dark now, to be honest. I know where I'd like to go, but I've got no idea whether I'm going in the right direction or not. The false stars above are ferro amber, like tiger's eyes. Stamford's expense, named for one who lost his child to cats. Okay. I've discovered Visage. That's great, I guess. Let's visit Visage. Maybe there'll be something interesting here. Oh, that's a face. Yep, that sure is a face. Hide your face! Hide all your faces! Visage. This is the port of Visage where the faces may not be naked. Okay. Except one. A stone monument of the size of a village church, serenely gazing upward, flourishing of years. Okay. Let's write a port report. A departing merchant gives you a confusing account of crocodiles and honeycakes and something about ear blockage. To this you add your own impressions of the street layout close to the port and the types of commerce here. When the lights are especially bright, it's possible to make out details of the profile that is the Great Stone Face. Okay, let's have a look around. All those who enter must play their parts. The sign is visible only after you've crossed the threshold. Okay. One may not wander visage at will. I guess I'll check in. Let's see. Ask the significant of the masks. Choose the frog mask. Choose the locust mask. Choose the bat mask. Okay. Ask about the significance of masks. The moon moth explains. Each mask declares a different intention towards the denizens of Visage. Must be accompanied by suitable behaviour. The frog is for visitors who, though perhaps clumsy and unfamiliar with local etiquette, have come in order to observe local ways and make uncouth comments about them. The locust is for those who seek profit in Visage and would carry away as many goods as possible. You prompt about the bat. The moonmoth hesitates. Bat is an ill-omened visitor, sent as a messenger or spy. Bat always dies. Noted. I'm not going for bat. I'm thinking toad. I mean, I'm currently playing a very intellectual character. My name is Strange, by the way, just as a FYI. So I think the frog mask is the way to go. As for going without a mask, moon moth unfolds its wings. Not suitable. It says on Visage, everyone is masked. To walk on the island with your own face would give scandal. Tycho, I don't want to play bat. I'm going to die, and I'm not a very good fighter. I'm actually not a bad fighter. I'm actually a better fighter than I am at like Veils and other things. Or indeed pages, which is supposed to be one of the things I'm good at. Ooh. No, I'm going to choose frog, because I'm doing really well, and I don't want to die until I've got a bloody will. You can pass on your stuff to the next captains when you die. But to get to that point, you have to have an ironclad will and a house, and I've got neither of those things. So, pardon me. Oh, bear with me one sec, guys. So yes, frog is the way we're going to go. Sorry, Tycho. I want to survive. Moonmoth lifts a mask and places it over your head. The eye holes are large and they're fitted with spectacles. These improve your view of the outer environment, but you must look ball-wide from the outside. There's also a mechanism attached to the mouthpiece which magnifies any sound you make, even your breathing. You start to thank the moonmoth and it comes out as a booming croak. Interesting. You may profit from your visit in knowledge. Okay. I guess we visit the Library of Parts. A room of heavy stone guarded by a golden statuette of a woman with outstretched arms. The scroll niches sorted to correspond to a variety of masks. The jackal and the lioness, the crocodile and the dung beetle. A woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern reading in silence. Oh wow. Steal the most valuable looking scroll. Ooh. Okay. Ask about the purpose of this room. Library of Fragments. The parts in question are like the parts in a play. This is where denizens of Visage come in order to learn how to perform their masks more accurately, more completely, with truer spirit. Okay, well let's study the scrolls in a bumbling way, I guess. Taking the nearest, you read it aloud, for guarding against loss of the heart. Okay. Right. Visit the flood court, I guess. The flood court is a long stone room with two ranks of columns on each side. Currently, the court is ankle deep in water, though the water stains on the stone show that the flood has reached higher. Sometimes it is up to the height of your waist. Statue of a man with the head of a ram holds a jar from which water flows to the ground. Okay. Show offish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like pools, right? Oh, goodness. Compare... Wait, what? Tastelessly compare this room to other bodies of... Can I just ask? From a corner, Moonmoth picks up a graduated stick. He shows you how a person standing in each end of the room may dip the stick into the water and use it to measure the water level at a pre-selected point. Okay. Look, I just want to know these things. I don't want to be weird. Okay. Right. Okay. I show offish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Yay! You exclaim how much you admire this room and this excellent pool. Your words are, as always, amplified into a croak. The other must turn towards you. Crocodile, lotus, blossom, crescent moon, but no one speaks. You've garnered a suitable degree of disdain. Moonmoth quietly applauds your performance of froghood. Well, that's super. Let's visit the flood court again. And why not? Let's have a taste. Moonmoth watches inscrutably while you talk about the other bodies of water that have impressed you more than this one. Deeper, clearer, colder, more densely populated with fish. Other denizens move away from you and towards one another. Your social function is well performed. Goodness. Okay. Trade master with the Moonmoth. He draws you aside into a closet in the customs house. Had enough of visage, he tells you frankly. Here, you take my mask and pretend to be me. I'll trade in the visitor mask and get on the departing ship. Get my life back. It's a face. No, now you see, her face is aging but unlined. A lifetime of never needing to use a facial expression. Okay. This is interesting. Let's see. Visit the house of the chief geometer. Each morning the man with the cobra mask draws line in the mud, flat with a pointed steel rod. This apportions to each inhabitant as a small... yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. What? I'm the Moonmoth now, right? What does the Moonmoth do? Wow, I actually don't know which one to go. I don't think the rats is the good way to go. I mean, I guess he's a cobra. He might like rats. The poems, to me, seem like the best way to go. Yeah, yeah, perhaps. Let's fly into a flame. Let's get him a scroll. He appears pleased by this gift, but it takes him aback as well. Several times he remarks this sort of merchandise is something he would expect to be brought to the island by a bat. It requires a great deal of chittering and wing folding to persuade him of your moth nature. Okay. Visit the Temple of Apis. In the center of the temple is a black bull with a white diamond in its face. It is tied in place with heavy ropes and is wounded in the thigh. From this wound it bleeds copiously without dying. Ooh. Ask whether the bull will be alright. Oh dear. Often Solomon you undamaged bull. Oh goodness. Okay, I don't really want to try and bandage the bull, that might get weird. I'm going to take notes. The priest would be suspicious of anyone else who did this, but you, as Moon Moth, often have a need to narrate the rituals of Visage to newcomers. The explanations in the library of parts are not suitable for strangers, therefore you're expected to compose your own. That's interesting. Let's see, visit the side of the face. Oh, what? The face is stone with new markings. Okay. Push a visiting bat off the stone chin. Okay. Meditate on the meaning of the face. Offer instructions to the frog that found its way up here. 40% chance. Study ancient marks, 20% chance. Let's go for this challenge. You tell the frog a partially true story of how this face was carved. The frog replies with an amplified belch in a story it heard about the sphinxes, known as the salt lions. It's a really good frog. You've gained 10 fragments, and I've gained more visage, and I succeeded the challenge. Sweet. Enter the hollow of the ear. It's a journey of several steps, and may conclude your current visit. Wow. It's a festival day. Gravestone face has been illuminated from forehead to chin by blazing torches, so that the profile is visible from the side more clearly than you've ever seen it. Flourishing of years is awake, says the genderless figure in the crocodile mask. Oh, I don't have flair. Okay, I will follow my willers. All dens in the visage are walking towards the ear together. I can just take off my mask and run. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. You go through, you go as though you're truly one of them. You carry nothing with you but your mask and your costume. May your heart be as light as a feather, says the woman in the lotus blossom mask as you fall into line behind her. Cool, catch you later, Shulu. Thanks for joining us. It's always appreciated. The road you follow leads up through the switchbacks along the side of the face, finally to the ear or flourishing of years, and into the cave that is her ear. The tunnel bends back on itself and all lights have now been extinguished. There's nothing to guide you but the hand of the person behind you on your back, and the movement of the person in front of you. The one who walks beside you wears a bat mask. Oh dear. Why do they wear the bat masks? The bats always die, apparently. Fortunately, the floor of the tunnel is very smooth and presents no stumbling blocks. Sound carries strangely in this place, however. Sometimes you can hear your own footsteps. Sometimes a breath comes back to you audible from someplace ahead in the line. Well, I'm going to continue. footsteps of the people are steady and synchronized as you go together. For how many years has been done? How many will be done in the future? Watch your step here, says Bat Mask in an undertone. Its accent, the accent of Wolfstack Docks. The floor is about to get squishier, and sure enough it does. At last the tunnel opens out. You and the other congregants spread out in a cavernous space. A voice in the darkness, a ritual preparation. Here, the new year, we gather under the one mask of flourishing of years. Her face is turned to the gods. Protected by her mask, we may remove our own. Protected by her script, we may speak outside our parts. Here and there, there's a sound of people fumbling with ties and strings, and your own feels fares different with the mask off. Fight the urge to giggle. Receive the confidence of a stranger as holy. I don't really know what that means. Okay, I suppose I'll wait and listen. Ooh. You move stealthily through the dark, hearing one knot of conversation, then another. The secrets exchanged do not offer much leverage. You can't see the owners of the secrets. Here and there, you catch the smallest fragment of something that might serve you in your future occasion. The memory of a voyage east. Ooh, a half rumour about Carnelian Coast. A muttering about the Admiralty. Do nothing. At the end of the hour there comes a woman with a feather of shimmering silver, which she tucks into your hand, symbol of the innocent heart that will not be eaten by the jackal. Well, good. Oh, that's a good point, Tycho. Bats eat moths. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. But apparently it's a jackal I have to be worried about. Then a bell rings and the time of speech is over. You all begin to put your masks back on. It is possible. You cannot know for sure that in this cover someone has exchanged a mask for someone else. It is an orderly and perfect line that emerges again from the era of flourishing of years. But if anyone watches from above, they must surely be satisfied. Wow, interesting. So I gained a secret and I got, whoops, let's drop my war, and I have a captivating treasure. Sweet. End your performance and leave. You can't stay in character forever. You've lost 10 terror. Nice. If you get 100 terror, bad things happen. Well, that was cool. I got port report, didn't I? I think I did. Okay, well, let's have a look at the chart. Yeah, let's just head east, I suppose. And there's the head. That's somewhat sinister. Isle of Cats is a long way to the north. I'm fascinated, actually. I'm very tempted to check out the Isle of Cats, and I think I will, actually. What have I found? Port Cavendish. The Isle of Cats. Nice. Now, how on earth did I get up there? I wonder if I'll get a cat from here. That'd be cool. Where there are roses. scatter of yellow-lit honey dens and brightly painted alehouses. To the southeast rises a stone tower of Cavendish Abbey. Its rampant hung with crimson and gold banners. There are sailors from all across the Meath, hauling cargo, dicing, brawling good-naturedly on the dock. As if he can brawl good-naturedly. The air carries the sound of sea shanties, sung with more enthusiasm and skill, and the smell of roses edged with brimstone. Welcome to the Isle of Cats, a wider Dogmaster says. Would you like to bribe me up to write down your details in this nice official ledger? Why on earth would I do that? I'm just going to compile a port report. Spend half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number and variety of ships. Was that a Cannock Tramian nested beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complain loudly they have never been busier. The catties talk ceaselessly, oops, and carelessly, oh well, about smuggling and piracy. But even those hardens, oh goodness, what on earth was that? I certainly hope that didn't transfer. I think a student wire, my speakers are mental. Oh, that was frightening. Anyway, when they mention the king, they go even quieter when they talk about the rose garden. Make careful notes. Okay. Shipment of red honey. Self-sunlight. Interesting. Do I want to do that? I mean, it only costs 5 echoes. Sure. I've gained menaces. Let's see. The alehouse's sign is a tiger painted the colour of rose petals. Someone has gone to great trouble and expense to gild the creature's eyes. The lookout over the port, fellow unseeing. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's have a look at the significant tokens. Cat's eyes, one of them says, for the Pirate King. Pirate King's name is Leopold, and he controls all the trade in the island. Half of the catties believe that he can take the form of a crimson tiger and creep into their dreams. Well, that's weird. Pardon me, guys, one sec. The other half suspect, more prosaically, that he simply eats those who displease him. Well, that's concerning. Clandestine doings? You turn your head as though you're admiring one of the mouldering draperies hung from the wall. A vial flashes in the buyer's trembling hands. He uncorks it and pours a few drops of thick red liquid down his throat. The vial drops to the floor. When you look back up, he's gone. You blink and look around. No one else seems least perturbed that the man disappeared from their midst. You pick up the fallen vial and examine the traces left inside. Sticky honey gleaming with redness entirely unlike blood. Oog. A mellifluous sister, of course, she responds, performing a complicated negotiation between veil, thick gloves, and glass of mushroom wine. You ask what one of those is, she snorts. I'm glaring at you underneath this bloomin' veil. Okay. Yet, appropriately cowed, and the mellifluous sister thaws a little. We are beekeepers and honey harvesters. The catties owe us their prosperity to us, and the Pirate King too. She slurps the last of her mushroom wine behind her veil, and the barkeep glides over to refill her glass, eyes respectfully downcast. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I will leave the alehouse, I suppose. Interesting. Okay, well let's check out the Abbey. I think I have to give her fuel. Meeting with the Abbey, yes, let's go for that. You're assigned your news to the Abbess, your voice stuttering every now and then in the cool silence of her office. Her face is entirely obscured by a thick veil, and it is impossible to read her reactions. Nonetheless, you must have pleased her, as she orders one of her novices to load your ship with casks of mushroom wine. The abbey overlooks the rose garden, so you make a point to linger at the windows. The roses bloom lush and wanton, each petal the colour of sunset. A tall woman in a golden veil picks her way between the thorn bushes. Okay. Not really interested in anything else. Let's have a look at the honey tongue. I don't really want to meet the clothing. Oh goodness. One of the nearby courtesians' eyebrows lift when infinitesimally, but his reply is practice. When lamplighter bees suck nectar of the crimson strain from the exile's rose, they are driven to madness. They enter the brains of humans and harvest their memories. He shudders as though imagining the process himself. Those memories are instilled in red honey. Each sip is a burst of memory on the tongue. Deliciously awful, isn't it? Well, that's creepy. Moving on. Let's leave now. Now that would be good. I'm not really interested in any more cats. Okay, well, I think I'm going to head east again. Maybe northeast, maybe? Nah, let's just head this way. Send to the Z-Bat, see if they can send me into anything interesting. Well, these are special magic bees. London below is a very, very strange place. See, people don't die down here. Unless you die at sea, you don't actually die. You just kind of get more and more decrepit. There's a whole nation called the tomb colonies, where people who are so decrepit that they just want to get away and go somewhere that might be considered death. Where these like bandaged living corpses stay. It's kind of weird. As I say, it's quite like the setting, but it's super weird. Oh god, goodness, what's going on? Bonny Reefs is something decent in the northeast. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm going to head to Bonny Reefs. How bonny is it? Inquiring minds need to know. That'd probably make the process much quicker if they all just wore bat masks. Oh, this is interesting. And slightly organic looking. Unsettlingly organic looking. Oh, goodness! Right, okay, who's that and how much health do they have? 210. I am not into that. Let us flee. Jammu Island is some distance to the northwest. Well, that's not what we're looking for, so I'm not terribly interested in that. Jellyfleur. Hopefully that jellyfleur isn't interested in me. Oh, there's a port. Let's head to the port. Godfall is somewhere to the east. That's interesting. Oh, we're close to Polythreme. This is where we need to be. The brawling bearded men who live here call themselves monks. Sometimes, just occasionally, bits of the roof fall off. Well, that's concerning. Okay. I've got 150 echoes. Sweet! Mostly echoes, but here's canned paper money and the whimpering coins of polythreme and a strange glass token that might be from Far RM. Donations, the captain affirms. Pilgrims are generous. I'm sure they are. Brawling beardmen who live here call themselves monks. They pay lip service to Saint Stalactite, which fell from the roof, with their chief interest in wine, blood, and shouting. Noted. Of shouting. Let's take a portable. They're eager to talk about their history, the stalactite. They assure you it was one of the citadels of the starved men who dwell on the roof. When it fell, a few of its occupants survived to become the monks' progenitors. How does that work, you wonder, with the vow of celibacy? They become vague and are suddenly eager to speak of details of the passing shipping. Cool. Excellent. Perhaps not. Well, let's see if that guy leaves. I think he is. Cool. Right, we need to find polythreme. We're apparently near polythreme. Can I see anything on the map that declares that? No. Right, so. Zebat, do your thing. Find me polythreme. No, that is not interesting. Find polythreme. Nope, that is no good to me. East! It's east! Quickly! I never thought I'd find this place. I'm actually really shocked I have. Obey! I don't want to mess with those pirates. I'm just going to keep fleeing. Hey, polythreme! Sweet! Oh goodness, I hope these guys don't want to cause me trouble. Oh, he wants to cause me trouble. That's bad. Ow. Time for the GSUV maneuver. That is to say, staying out of their, Oh goodness, this guy's better than we are. I'm gonna permit it. This is a guy I took on earlier. Apparently he's got a little place to a god, but I don't really want to do this right now. Apparently these guys got better turning circle than I do. That's concerning. Luck, I guess? Hey, I've lost 5 terror. Nice. Bats' luck, apparently. See, it's good luck for my Zailors, and apparently it's bad luck for the bloody Visagians. Who even knows? Excellent. Well, that didn't hurt nearly as bad as I thought it might. Alright, let's see, I got a cache of curiosities. Ah, some sort of barrel. Yeah, I've got some honey. Well, that's pretty cool. Right, it's quite enough of that. Let's visit Polythene. Collect the Chewy Man's cargo. The great temple has been wounded. It will be years in the dying. It groans and shivers, and the claymen avoid the place out of fear and respect. When you meet one of their number in the shattered chamber where the altar once stood, the clayman swallows the coins in handfuls for safety, not out of appetite, you assume, and hands you a crate of whispering souls. Human? The souls back home are all but silent. Perhaps these are souls of chairs, hats, or swords. That's polythene for you. Okay. Okay. Gather intelligence, I suppose. Let's see. The Taton clay men, evasive clothes colonies, walking like humans, cobbles that grown underfoot on the hills above, and a palace villa of marble. But even that writhed like the buried bones of an earthquake. So yeah, apparently everything is live in this place. The king of the 100 Hearts rose from his palace above the city, but he is never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands, and there's unrest in the air. The Kleemen you speak to are obedient and humble, but they speak nervously of those who are not, the maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. Okay, well that's super. I want to carry some Kleemen to London, because why the hell not? How much room do I have, actually? A lot of room. Let's grab some Kleemen, because, I mean, why not? Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nested snugly, head by foot. We are for London, one explains to you. I'm not really into reducing terror. Drink beer that wails from cups that sob, if you like that kind of thing. No thanks. Okay. Right. With that in hand, we must now return to London. Okay, we're going to go through some areas we haven't actually visited, but I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. Hopefully I can avoid too much trouble. I don't have a lot of crew, and I certainly don't have a lot of hail, so I can't really afford terribly many fights with people who can actually fight me effectively. So, let's just try and be fast. So yeah, I really enjoy this game. It's got a really interesting setting, and that kind of thing is the kind of thing I love. It's I mean, I talked about this last time, but it's kind of weird fantasy, and I really enjoy weird fantasy because I find, I mean, I call it Tolkien-esque, but it's basically your more traditional fantasy. I find it just isn't quite as interesting to me. I'm fleeing from that boat. I don't really want to get another fight with these guys. Oh, goodness. I think I managed to evade him. Excellent. So I believe... Oh goodness. You can use this person to increase my iron, but at the cost of my hull. I don't have nearly enough hull for that kind of business. This person, however, can increase my mirrors with secrets, and I have 8 secrets. So that's pretty nice. You know what, I think I'm going to just wait until I'm in port. What can this guy do? I can increase my pages. Oh! Ah! That was a bad idea. Oh, okay, this is silly. This is really silly. Come on, come on, come on. Not today! I basically just like dumped a whole thing of oh, that's so fast! Hmm. It is. It's being pretty annoying. Okay, where am I? Iron Misery Company funding station. Giant bulbous rooms for building materials and harvesting something for its medicinal properties. Okay. You sound run down. So I'm looking at my hull and I've got that monster outside. I'm not really looking forward to fighting it. Smells of green and sour gold. Okay, the air is thick with hovering spores. Ew. And the scones are stale. Even tea has a hint of mildew. Okay. He shares stories, monsters. I got some supplies. That's pretty nice. I've been told of a exceptionally fine restaurant and vendor blind. I think I've noticed that before. Yeah, I've lost some terror. That's pretty sweet. Pilot report. Okay. I'm okay with his supplies. Right now. Will he leave? I think so. I'm gonna leave it a little while, see if he actually leaves on his own. It appears to be. That's good. Okay, now let's go, and hopefully let's not get into another fight, because I really can't afford another fight right now. Or ever. Oh, it looks like a long way. That's the problem. You can see so little around you. I just kind of wish there was more... just simply the ability to see monsters at a greater distance, so you could more effectively avoid them. Don't know if that guy's interested in attacking me. I really hope he's not. Yep, he looks super interested in attacking me. No, there he goes. Well, there's another guy up there. That's just super. Oh goodness, there's another one? Well, let's try and nip by the salt lines and see if we can't convince them to leave me alone. Goodness. Oh, this is getting pretty tense. Two basalt beasts, cathedral size. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. North one carries an encampment. Creepy human figures eat away at its features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock before. 20 units of spare cargo. Do I have 20 units of spare cargo? No. So never mind. Oh wow, what? Shall we do Soul's rights? I think we should. Boop. Dive from the Sphinx's face, down a clean arc into the Z's chilly darkness. Float there in the quiet until your lungs are bursting, until light blooms behind your eyes. Rise gasping to the prickle of false stars. The shocked faces of your crew. You've brought something with you. I don't have attention. I have one extraordinary implication. That's all for now, and I gain some terror. Because why not? Port report. You record the activities of the Unmaker such as they are. The right of stone is silence. Okay, that's all. Right, let's go, and hopefully that guy that was tailing us will leave. I think he has. Excellent, let's go, quickly. Yes, such an extraordinary implication. Yeah, there's lots of weird tokens like that, like whispered secrets and fragments and things like that. They don't really have a... They're used for other things. They're more like like materials than they are actual things. It's weird. It comes from like an online game which I've been dabbling in. The whole setting called Fallen London. It's quite an interesting one, but it is that kind of like that old style, that kind of style game where it's like, you know, you can do X number of things a day, but pay real monies to get more things a day, plus perks. So it kind of, it's a bit odd. But again, the setting's quite nice, and in that, you know, you can earn secrets and implications and things like that. But yeah, cool. I say I only recently discovered it when I heard of this game. So hang on, where am I and where's London? I'm so close, nearly home, nearly home. It's by the same guys apparently, so it's pretty neat. I like the fact they've basically taken their interesting setting and done more with it. I prefer this kind of game over an online game. Oh, there's a crab that wants me. There are two crabs that wants me. Flee, flee, flee for your life. I haven't looked at any of the other games, so I couldn't tell you. London! Okay, well here we are. Okay. Well, first let's talk to this guy. Hand over cargo and claim your payment. Welcome home. May I ask how it is? I am here to meet you. I'm here to mark that we have eyes and waists and eyes in the hill. In fact, we have more eyes than not Oracle. I'm glad to see you. And of course, cargo. Hand it over. Please accept a small token of my thanks, and please also accept my thanks. I'm a patron thanks, which we being persons of honor, one understands the true nature of dealings, is always much more important. Still, spending money is always good, isn't it? The captain must eat, so must the ship. Which is why, if you look me under the pier, you will find a few helpful contributions of fuel and so forth. Until next time. A little bit of fuel, a little bit of supplies, 200 echoes, which isn't great, but better than nothing. I was paid, hooray! And I lost those souls, which is good, because those souls are kind of illegal. Let's talk to the alarming scholar. The alarming scholar is rather alarming. Sell the memory of distant shores, get a little bit of money, so that's pretty nice. Captivating treasure, I might as well sell it. 1,000 echoes. Wow. Sweet. Oh my. Teeth bared and a hungry grin. There's something odd about those teeth. As if there are too many of them. This will make quite a dent in my acquisitions budget. But worth it, I think. Yes, worth it. Offer the scholar extraordinary implications. Ooh, getting lots of money. Nice. Offer the scholar intriguing gossip. This one will do very well shared. Thank you. Your payment. Nice bit of money. Excellent. Now, deliver the claim in. Sweet. Bit more money. One by one they rise uncomplainingly with no trace of stiffness or discomfort from their own voyage. The deck resounds beneath a heavy tread. Assume your manager waits on the dock tapping her foot. About time, she says. Here's your payment. Come along now. There's a good construct. How odd. We could do with more crew, so I'm going to hire on more crew. 3 new crew, that's pretty sweet. New recruit is apparently waiting for our attention. Let's see. Presbyterian Adventure Rests. It's a gunnery officer. I'm not really interested in gunnery officer, to be honest. An engineer. I don't think we have an engineer yet. Sweet. So, yeah, this hire her. 30 echoes, which is pretty nice. That's better than job already. A smile, a wink, a butterfly tattoo, an intense and detailed knowledge of weaponry and engines. Sweet! Anyone that increases my speed is welcome. Yeah, you can actually get married in this, which is nice. Don't think I can give him anything. No. Tigers. Nope, no thank you. London, nothing else worth doing. Oh, I need repairs, so let's head over. We can get... Oh, first I need to visit the Admiralty. Submit port reports. Okay, this is the fun one first. The Iron Republic. Excuse me, I need to unlock this, and this, oops, and this. Could you place your report inside? Yes, I imagine someone will read it, eventually. There's always someone. Woomph! No, I didn't expect this to happen. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Some reports should not be reported. No, don't concern yourself. This is my third best suit, and the Admiralty offers a modest allowance for document-related damage. Perhaps it's best if you leave now, though. Good day. So yeah, I get a bit of fuel and some terror. And they don't pay me, because I brought a report from hell. Literally. New Island. Okay, I got favours and I got my money. Sweet. Quaker's Haven, been trying the original Republic lumps, have we? Bit of fuel, bit of echoes, Godfall, pirate monks. I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do about pirate monks. What are they up to? Cumian Canal, bit of money. Isle of Cats. So what does the so-called Pirate King have to say for himself these days? Yes, well, we did rather know about his rose gardens. Not good news that they're prospering, though. Really should have nipped in the, well, if you allow me, bud. Ha! I'm trading with the Canet, with the Iron Republic? Bother. I may have to have a meeting about this. More favours, a bit more money. Visage. Nothing terribly interesting. Salt Lions, again, nothing terribly interesting. And lots of favours though, which is nice. You can turn into favours to get fuel and to get repairs, which is nice. Right, to get some fuel. Done the port reports. Speaking of the great game. He has you repeat it all twice. He doesn't take notes. It's a little beyond me, he tells you. I have a friend in the place who'd be interested. Very interested. Thank you. Your fee. So yeah, I'm making a ton of money, and it's all mine. All mine. I believe, yeah, I think we're already on a job for him. Cool. Right, what else is there to do in London? Not very much, I wager. Oh, I need repairs, so let's head for repairs. Admiralty Yards only costs 25 echo and will completely repair my hull. Sweet. Now, to the shops! Or not. My lodgings! Read the morning papers. Always worthwhile, because you lose some terror, you get some supplies. Oh, hello. The Canet is threatening war. They always are. The London colonies are currently close to independence. They always do. The Untersee, the paper's report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't. You'd know. Oh ho! A promotional coupon from Mrs. Plenty's Provisionals for a half cask of salt herring. You could use that. So yeah, bit of supplies. Less terror. It's always worthwhile. Now, I can actually afford a house. I purchased an elegant townhouse. You have your crew cart your things from the blind helms into your new address. If anyone respectable calls, they'll pass as servants. Resting is now more expensive, but more effective. Oh, I can sell it as well. That's interesting. I can reduce terror. I still have quite a lot of terror, unfortunately. Now I can write to will. Once I write to will, my heirs might actually get some of the things I have, which is really nice. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to write a will, because it's generally always worth doing these things. Boop. Appears at you like a vulture composed of crocodiles. Oh no, I mean like basically you're when you die you get to take on another captain. Sometimes it is your child if you actually manage to have a romance that way, but it can be simply like a rival or something. But they can inherit some of your things, which is actually really nice. Except you actually have to, I believe you have to get the will before they can inherit anything more than a gun, which is actually really annoying. But now I've reached that level. Now I'm interested in bigger ships. I may be interested in bigger ships, but I cannot have bigger ships. Damn. Oh well, I don't get a bigger ship. Not yet, anyway. I can get a tiny ship, but that's not really worth doing. Anyway, so I think the only other thing I'm going to do is have a look at my officers and see if there's anything worth increasing. I think I'm going to increase my mirrors because I've already got fairly high mirrors and might as well kind of like double down on that stat. Or nah, I'll increase my veils. I don't have very good veils. Increase my stats while handling. Excellent. And I have rather good veils. Well, okay veils, I suppose. You sure your veils are at least 20 points higher than hearts? Actually, in some time I can actually yeah, I might be able to marry this lady in a little bit of time. Once I increase my veils a little more. Interesting. Well, I believe that might be a good place to stop. I'm actually going to quickly launch and turn around just to make sure the game saves. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for the night, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me. It's been fun. And yeah, I will hopefully catch y'all later. And let me just quit the title screen. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. Ta-ta, guys. Until next time. Bye.